Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Talk Easy English. I'm Alex.
And I'm Maya. Today we're talking about something many people struggle with, learning English as an adult, and how to stay motivated even when it feels hard.
Exactly. And we'll share some personal stories, funny moments, and some tips you can start using today.
So grab your coffee, relax, and let's talk.
Maya, let me start with a question. When did you begin learning English seriously?
Honestly, not until I was 21. In school, I learned the basics, but I never liked it. I only started learning because I needed English for my job.
Same here. I learned a little in high school, but it wasn't until I moved abroad that I realized, oh, I actually need this.
Exactly. And when you learn something as a child, it's different. When you're an adult, you have responsibilities, stress, work, family.
And less free time.
Yes, and sometimes people feel embarrassed. They're afraid of speaking because they don't want to make mistakes.
Let me say something to everyone listening. You will make mistakes, and that's how you learn.
Yes, I still make mistakes sometimes. And I speak English every day.
Let's tell the audience a funny story. Do you remember your first embarrassing English moment?
Oh, I have many. But one of the worst was when I said I'm boring instead of I'm bored.
Oh no.
Yes, I was in a meeting at work. People were talking about something very technical, and I wanted to say I felt bored because I didn't understand anything. But instead, I told everyone I'm boring.
So basically, I am a boring person.
Yes, everyone laughed, but in a friendly way. And after that, I never forgot the difference.
That's the good part. A mistake becomes a lesson. For me, my mistake was mixing kitchen and chicken. I once told a friend, "Your house has a very big chicken."
Oh no. Did they understand what you meant?
They guessed I meant kitchen, but we laughed for about 10 minutes.
See, guys? Everyone goes through this.
Let's talk about learning methods. What helped you the most?
3 things. Listening to podcasts. Watching simple YouTube videos. Speaking even when I wasn't ready.
I agree, especially about speaking. People wait until they feel perfect, but that day never comes.
Never. You learn while speaking.
One thing that helped me was shadowing. Do you know shadowing?
Yes. It's when you listen to a sentence and repeat it immediately, like a shadow.
Exactly. You repeat everything the speaker says, including the rhythm and intonation.
It's great for pronunciation.
Another tip, choose topics you enjoy. Don't force yourself to read academic articles if you like cooking videos or gaming videos.
Yes. When learning becomes fun, everything gets easier. Let's share some examples of English we use every day, like when you order food or when you're at work.
Sure. For example, at a cafe, instead of saying, "Give me a coffee," you can say, "I'd like a coffee, please."
Exactly. Or when someone asks how you are, you don't always need to say, "I'm fine." You can say, "I'm doing well," or "Pretty good, thanks."
If you want to sound friendly, you can say, "Not bad. How about you?"
At work, instead of saying, "I don't understand," which feels too strong, you can say, "Could you explain that again?" Or, "I'm not sure I follow."
Yes. And people appreciate it when you try.
Let's talk about motivation because it's easy to lose it.
Very easy.
Sometimes you study for 2 weeks, then you stop. Then you feel guilty. Then you stop again.
This happens to almost everyone.
What helped me was making English part of my daily routine. Not a big lesson, just small things. Like listening to a podcast while cooking or watching a short video before bed.
Exactly. I tell people, it's better to study 10 minutes every day than 2 hours once a week.
100%.
Before we continue, let's ask our listeners a question to answer in the comments.
Yes. Here we go.
What is one English word you always forget or always confuse? Tell us in the comments. We'll read your answers in the next episode.
One common problem people have is remembering vocabulary.
True. Do you use flashcards?
Sometimes, but not always. I prefer using words in real sentences.
That's the best method. For example, if you want to remember the word improve, you can write, "I want to improve my English."
Or, listening every day helps me improve.
When you use a word 5 to 10 times, you remember it forever.
Let me share a short story. 2 years ago, I traveled to London. I was very nervous to speak, but I told myself, just try.
How was it?
People were very kind. If I didn't understand something, they repeated it slowly. And after 3 days, I felt more confident.
Travel is a great teacher.
It is. Not everyone can travel, but you can create small English moments every day.
Let's give our listeners 3 final tips.
Okay, my first tip. 1. Don't study when you're tired. It's useless.
Great one. My tip. 2. Listen more than you speak. Listening helps you speak better later.
And my last tip. 3. Be patient with yourself. Language learning takes time.
Perfect.
We hope you enjoyed this episode and that it helped you feel more confident about learning English.
If you liked it, leave a comment answering our question and tell us if you want part 2.
Thanks for listening.